Welcome back to Alistair Davies Golf. Today I'm filming you a video all about the driver. What I'm looking to do with this video is make you the most consistent driver of the golf ball you can be. So I want to share with you a few things that I do with some of my students and how we can get them to improve their consistency off the tee, which is a big thing. Get the ball in play with no destructive drives and you're going to lower your scores. And I'm all about really trying to lower your scores, make you play better, achieve your potential. So I want to show you a couple of little things I'll ask you to do to improve your driving. So I've got a little station set up here, you might well see. I've got an alignment rod here in the ground, obviously a ball teed up, and I've got two tee pegs here. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about angle of attack, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the delivery of the club head from a directional point of view. Now obviously we can change that depending on your preference to ball flight, whether you want to hit the ball left to right or right to left. And obviously if you're left-handed, you spin this round the other way. So let's start with the delivery of the golf club. So with the driver, as I've talked about in a few of my videos before, I want to make sure you set up to the golf ball correctly. The golf swing for me is going to be the same as it is with an iron. We're not going to try and do anything consciously different, albeit I want to see the angle of attack to be on the ascend or shallow. That's the only thing that is different. Now hopefully that's all achieved by the correct setup. And again, it's unconscious. So from a setup point of view, just to clarify that again quickly, I want the sternum to be behind the golf ball. I want the ball to be positioned in the left foot. The stance to be fractionally wider and a tad more weight placed onto the trail foot at address. All these things combined will help deliver that shallow angle of attack. So again, the difference between the shallow angle of attack and steep angle of attack, when we're hitting down on the golf ball compared to hitting up on the golf ball, will make a difference of about 10% in distance. But what we tend to see with a lot of guys when they're hitting drives is they tend to hit a lot of drives off the top of the golf club here, which causes issues in distance control and direction to a degree. Obviously the top of the club doesn't cause the direction issues, but when they're swinging so steeply down and across the golf ball tends to go high and left or very much along the ground and left, and very destructive, and we want to make sure the ball's in play more consistently. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this 2 tee peg drill here. So if I take my address position to this tee peg, what you're going to see here, this back tee peg is behind the golf ball. It's behind the golf ball and inward. So this is going to try and encourage us to have what I'd call a delivery that would be into square to in for a straight ball flight, and we can even put the tee peg back nearer to my trail foot, so it encourages us to be a bit more from the inside to hit that kind of draw shot all the time as well if we wanted to. So the idea in this little exercise will be that we're going to make some practice swings, even if they're just small swings, swing back and through, and I'm going to try and get you either to clip this tee peg and extend through the golf ball each time, or try and feel we're going directionally over the tee peg and hitting the second tee peg. So we're feeling that the club is getting low to the ground back here, but of an angle that is from the inside. And it's almost like this. If I was going to sweep the floor, I'm sweeping the floor from a low position to a high position with rotation in the body with extension, and from that into square to in path that I would like you to have to hit a straight shot. So this tee peg exercise can be something you would do as a practice swing, or even hitting some shots where you're trying to feel that the club is landing on that tee peg to go through the ball. So let's just show you one where I'm doing that, where I'm just hitting a gentle shot. Okay. So again, I've got the tee pegs in the same position. This one's on the inside and back behind the golf ball. So again, I'm going to hit this one gently if I can. And again, tried real hard to get that club landing before the ball and traveling from that in to out path. So always work at the level where you kind of fail. So if you find that really difficult to do at full speed, bring it down and bring it down until you find the level where you can achieve success. Then build the speed back up gradually, and that will give you the best opportunity in maintaining that and being able to take that to the golf course. The second exercise is to do with this alignment rod, and again, it's visual more than anything else. So the idea in this alignment rod, obviously I've got it set at an angle. The idea is that the angle obviously is lower before the ball and higher after the golf ball. So when we're hitting drives, I want you to visualize the golf club mirroring that angle as we go through the golf ball to allow us to get that golf club traveling upward through impact. Obviously, as I've already said, the setup will help us do this. So the setup is important, but I like sometimes some little cheats, if you like, around impact to help us produce the right impact conditions without having to change the hull of your golf swing. So let's just try a shot now, and I'm going to try again to feel that my club is mirroring that alignment rod through impact. So definitely a very shallow angle of attack there. I got it a little bit thin in the face, trying to be very shallow and mirror that rod. But it's definitely a good way to practice to change your impact conditions. So today's video, it's been all about how to drive the ball more consistently and how you can find more fairways and you can take away those destructive drives that you might have. I know I have some destructive drives. I know my students have some destructive drives. So we're trying to minimize those destructive drives down as best we can. And if you imagine, if you're a single digit golfer, we'd want probably no more than 1.5 to 2 destructive drives per round. And as you go up in handicap, the amount of destructive drives will increase, but again, we're looking to reduce that. So we're looking not only to hit a lot of fairways, but make sure the ball's in play in a position where we can get the ball on or near the green more often than not. So these 2 drills, again, can be done with practice swings only or hitting like I just have. Again, with small swings and build up if you like, will help improve your driving straight away. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click like down below. Really appreciate if you could do that. It really helps my channel grow, and I thank you for that. Also, I'd love you to join me on my journey. Join me on my channel, follow my channel as it gets better, hopefully, and hopefully as it lowers your scores and improves your golf. Also, post any questions you have, any future videos you'd like to see me do, or any questions you have on the golf swing or on this particular topic, by all means, post them down below. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again here soon. Take care.